What's up, Jabroni Simi here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into another pilot program show titled Suits, episode 1, of course. This is a series a pilot that was requested by a Patreon supporter. Of course, if you didn't know, I have a tier that if you support me at this tier, you can get me to watch pretty much any pilot to any show or any show that I've already seen another episode of. You can get me to watch those episodes. So we're gonna hop in here. Hopefully it's a great episode. I don't really know what to expect. I've never seen Suits, don't know what it's about. I'm assuming it's about lawyers of some kind. It's called Suits. They wear suits. The thumbnail has a guy that's not in a suit, so I'm guessing he's going to be the one that gets into shenanigans. Not really sure what to expect because I guess I don't know anything about it. If it is a show about lawyers, it'll be an interesting choice of a show that people want me to react to. I'll say that much. But we're going to hop in here, have a good time. Pretty much like, comment, subscribe. Patreon if you want the full uncut, unedited reactions. Over there, if you see this on YouTube, that means episode 2 is already up on Patreon. Check it out if you want to. Pretty much, here we go.
He's our best closer.
Well, if you're the best closer, where the hell you been for the last 3 hours?
Well, Gerald, I specialize in troubled situations, and when I left here at 7 p.m., this deal wasn't in jeopardy, so I'm just trying to figure out what happened in the... Wouldn't be around. It's an honorary position.
I don't give a shit.
Well, I think you do, because that's what's changed since I left, which means it's you who's been dealing in bad faith. So I'd say the ball's in your court.
Hey, stop! You and the cat!
I don't get it.
You said you're gonna stay at your place tonight.
Hi, sweetie. What a pleasant
Oh,
surprise.
shit.
I'm so glad you
That's the girl from Blue Bloods. That's
What are you
Janko.
in the middle of?
Trevor's trying to set me up.
That's terrific.
I got off at 10 past. I'm never going out with you.
Damn, never mind. I was wrong. I thought it was guaranteed he was
I
gonna.
guess you're not the best.
Oh, never mind.
Lewis, I apologize. I was out of line. Now, if you'll just let me text your pretend wife that I just made senior partner. What?
He's such an ass.
What makes you think that I'm going to let the whitest man that I have ever seen interview for our firm?
Because I have an appointment.
All right, so he saw a sign that said Harvard Law,
What
a
is
sign that said
wrong
pool
with you? You look
closed.
like you're 11
When
years
everything
old.
goes to hell, he's gonna use all that. Okay,
Thank you.
then kind of a smart remark. Look,
That's his description, but he didn't go in the room.
It's 10 exactly. He's just walking by.
he figured it out.
Go after him. Stay on the radio.
What the hell? You just said it wasn't him.
I'm just trying to ditch the cops, okay? I don't really care if you let me in or not.
That's the smart ass remark.
Whoa. What's this?
I'm gonna call that oregano.
Can I help you?
No.
So that's cops? I thought.
How the hell did you know they were the police?
I read this novel and it's established in the Sixth Circuit, May 2008.
Oh shit.
It's impressive, but you're sitting at a computer.
Playing hearts.
It's
Sorry.
funny.
If you want to beat me, you're gonna have to do it as something else.
Nice.
How can you know all that?
I told you, I like to read.
Found our next associate.
Damn. I'd be like, can I ditch
All
this
right.
weed here
We're
or?
gonna start a week from Monday. Here's what you're gonna do. First,
So he what? He went to Harvard tour the photo, like to remember everything? I don't really understand the point of that.
Morning,
Have a seat.
enjoying yourself.
I have enjoyed myself since 2004.
Donna,
What's happening?
someone's trying to have a little fun with me here. I'm gonna have to let you go.
What the fuck?
I just got reamed for lying to a client, and if they find out that I lied about you going, you're rehired.
Okay, so should I... All right.
You're a kid.
No, I'm a grown man.
Okay. Have a great.
Thank you.
Bro, man.
Why don't you tell me your story?
She's like a character, major character in the show. This is season 1 and she's in it.
Funny.
You're a rookie associate. If you go home before 9 on your first week, you're not gonna make it through your first month. And Louis Lit wants to see you.
Hey, could I
For
ask you something?
9?
This tie. Is it you? Oh, you want to make it up to me? Give me my key back.
Damn. Friendship over, son.
No, I don't want to live in a world where we're not tight.
Then kill yourself. Get out.
Holy fuck, that was dark.
Get the hell out.
Dude, that was dark as hell. He just told him to kill himself. Holy shit. He doesn't know.
Train wreck.
Don't hate on my $100 suit.
Renee. I'm Renee. I'm so.
Oopsie.
What the hell is this?
It's you having sex with a woman who isn't Mrs. Dockery.
Trying to blackmail me?
You asked my firm where you're vulnerable to corporate takeover. Sleep, I don't want you waving that thing around during tomorrow's deposition.
Who's the hard man on the title?
How's the pro bono going?
Great. I just talked
Into.
Who wouldn't check the pizza boxes? Like I would have checked. He opened the oven but didn't check the pizza boxes. Oh, maybe you should put those in like a safety deposit box or something. I don't know. Or bring them to work. That works too.
Mike. Where you going?
Dude, he's just carrying this briefcase full of drugs around. What the hell? Put it in like a safety deposit box. Like, oh, he quit.
I'm an associate.
That makes sense though. I was wondering why he was keeping the drugs. In case things go to hell, he can sell it. Makes sense.
Though they say no.
Hey, I get that you were upset that I was promoted before you, but if you ever threaten to fire one of my guys again, I am going to kick your ass.
Oh shit.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me, all right? You fired Gary Lipsky and
All I had to do was waste your time until tomorrow after the hearing. Please, I just needed the money.
What's he doing? The hell is that? Yes. Yes.
Now we're even.
Yes. Fuck yes. That's what I would have done.
And you will go to prison, where I guarantee you'll learn more about unwanted sexual advances than you can possibly imagine.
Do you think this is going to intimidate me? Even if this evidence
Your
was
lawyer
credible,
seems a
who are you
bit
gonna get
worried.
to prosecute a small-time witness tampering charge, huh?
Harvey, didn't you graduate?
here we are at his bachelor party. There's no strippers. It was lame. But he can't put guys like you away for sexual harassment and then go to strip clubs now, can he?
All right. What do you want? An admission of guilt?
Come on, high five. High five. She's pretty too.
Thank you for everything.
I saw you smile when I showed up for work this morning.
I didn't smile. I was thinking of a funny joke. Look, we start on this tomorrow.
Does this mean we're officially a team now?
I wouldn't move your things into Wayne Manor just yet.
So now you're Batman.
All right. Well, that was episode number 1, the pilot. It was solid. Honestly, I'd probably give it like a 7. Like a lot of these shows, these kind of ones that are going to be procedural, it is about the characters, and I actually like both characters. I don't know what their names are. I'm gonna have that here. Mike and Harvey. I think they're both really good. Both play their characters really well. The Meghan Markle character, I like her. I think she's going to be a nice dynamic for our boy Mike here. The case itself was kind of okay, I guess. It wasn't anything special or anything over the top. It kind of just went with something simple, like a sexual harassment case, which is interesting because you create a pilot. I always say like a pilot is meant to be like something that hooks you, but with these kind of shows, they always, I think I mentioned it in the Elementary review. Whenever they do these kind of shows, they're gonna be procedural. They never come out the gate with like a great case, right? It's always the case or the crime is always kind of simple at the beginning, and then throughout the season we'll get crazier ones and more interesting. that. But I enjoyed the dynamic, the characters. It's a show that I would watch. I would keep watching. Kind of be like a background show where you come in and you enjoy the characters, like banter and stuff like that. But again, episode ends with no overarching major story. Going to kind of play throughout the season, other than the fact that he is, not from Harvard. I thought maybe they were going to keep the drug thing and that was going to be something. But when they turned it into essentially him kind of using that as like a safety net, I was like, oh yeah, so he's probably going to, I kind of figured he was going to get it back to his friend and stuff like that, or maybe throw it away. But I thought maybe that would have been like the overarching story for the season, but they didn't go there. Yeah, we don't really have an arc for the season other than just working cases. But let's break it down. We'll see what we can figure out. If there's anything major, I don't think we're gonna have too much to grab. Episode starts off, our boy Harvey, best closer in the business. Pretty much, if you need a case closed, he'll come in, he'll look at it, he'll figure it out, and kind of go from there. He lies to this guy at the beginning. It goes well. The guy thinks that does what he wants, and then we find out later that it didn't actually go that way. The guy actually failed. Then we meet the other guy, Mike. Kind of like I want to call him like a loser. He's taking these tests for people or doing things for people to get money, selling weed, doing what he can, kind of hustling his way through life. He got a friend who's a drug dealer. The one girl, what's her name? I know that she plays Janko on her. What up? Well, his girlfriend, whose name is, I know her in Blue Bloods. She seems to like believe that the friend is like an honest man, does a good living and stuff like that. We meet this girl. We're at dinner with our friend who's Pearson, right? She's Pearson. Her name's on the thing, right? Yeah, Pearson. So her name's on the building.
Lisa, I don't.
We see that he's a closer. Then we see Mike, who's really close to his grandmother. We find out later that his parents died, so grandmother said she raised him. See that Harvey and we got Leo, Joe. What was the other guy's name? The one guy is essentially both up for the same position. Lewis. They both up for the same position. Harvey gets it because he's good at closing and stuff like that. So Mike here is going to go. Mike's gonna go do something for his friend. Turns out it's a setup. His friend didn't know it was a setup until it was too late. And Mike figures it out by just looking and stuff and kind of observing. And he bails. He runs. He stumbles across interview process here. And I thought the way the show was gonna work is that it was gonna kind of go like, oh, he was gonna lie, and then we were gonna kind of get the season of him pretending to be somebody else. Him. No, he tells him everything, and the guy still hires him. So it's an interesting little twist. Let's see. Go to Harvard. I didn't understand the Harvard part. I didn't get that. He said go to Harvard, learn something. I didn't get that part. Now my only thing is maybe he wanted him to kind of like observe Harvard, so when anybody asks him about it, he can tell them about it. But that's all I got. That Harvard scene was weird, and I didn't understand it. But then it came back into play later when they asked him about the one Lewis asked him about that his nephew didn't know he was there. But again, I don't really truly know the part. Harvey didn't get the promotion. That was because the client that he kind of talked shit about essentially lost. They lost that client. Mike. Harvey told him never to talk to his friend again and told him to throw away the weed. He didn't throw away the weed. He kept it. We find out for what later. He gets put on a case, pro bono case about a sexual harassment lawsuit. He's book smart, but he doesn't know any of the basic shit about like how to do like some of the paperwork and stuff like that. We kind of see him kind of having to learn that. We meet, I think, Marco's characters. Rachel. So we see Rachel. She's she can't be. She wants to be a lawyer, but she can't because she's not book smart, or she don't take tests well, but she's really smart. We got the besties or ex-bestie here. His name is Gary. No, it's not Gary. What's his friend's name? Over to load this.
You know the whole story.
Trevor. Trevor says he doesn't want to ruin the friendship. We find out later it's because he wants the drugs. Get the Rachel to help us. Kind of go on like a date, sorta. Harvey kind of working with his other clients. We go to the courtroom. Harvey does a really good job. We go get a new suit. Trevor's girlfriend wants to know what happened. Did I miss you? What's her? She's not like us. What is she to us? I'm curious what this girl is to us. Maybe like friends with her for a long time. Maybe we've all been friends for a long time. Clearly has a crush on him a little bit. Find a witness. We try to get her to be on our side. Mike convinces her. Trevor trashes Mike's place. And he gets drug tested. Earlier in the episode, Lewis kind of did a whole thing about putting Mike through like a scare thing where he fires somebody in front of him. Go to the thing. We find out the lady we're with, she lied about being arrested when she was younger. Mike can't handle the pressure. He's going to quit. Harvey kind of calls him out on it. He freaks out. He goes to his grandmother's. Also, Harvey yells at Lewis about it. Lewis said he didn't really fire anybody. It was all like a scare tactic. And I love this scene where he brings the briefcase over, steals Trevor's suit, opens the drugs in front of his girlfriend. Harvey figures out that this girl was a plant. She never worked at the agency, and it was all part of like this elaborate thing. Kind of discredit our witness, or the person that was doing the lawsuit. We have a cool little bro moment here when we're talking. Yeah, that's pretty much the episode. We essentially, are able to prove that what they did. We essentially get money for the lady, get her job back, which is interesting. That's something that they would want to do, is get her job back. But that's the episode. So I can see, like, without something that's like an overarching story for the season, it just kind of is based on the case of the episode. And the case I thought was just kind of okay. I didn't think the case was great. I didn't think any of the twists and turns were that great. I thought what was great was their banter, their chemistry. I thought the Meghan Markle character was pretty good. I even thought the Pearson girl was pretty good. And even Lewis plays like a slimy kind of character pretty good well too. But yeah, so that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, head over to Patreon for the full uncut and edited reaction. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later.